Okay, my update on Bitcoin. Now, we've been pretty accurate on Bitcoin for the last week, from the beginning of the channel actually. Now it does look like we're continuing higher from here. The 4-hour has created a three wave structure. Now this could become a bigger one, but I'm currently still of the same bias that I've had in all the other previous videos. So higher. I'm expecting these highs to get taken out. We've got the 88.6 hit here, which tells us this is a corrective, more likely a corrective move. When we came down, we came back up, we touched the 886 Fibonacci retracement from the top of what would be 1 to the end of 1, and it's hit the 886. That is extremely rare for twos to hit the 886, and it's very common for B waves and X waves. So this is a corrective structure. As you can see from here, even from here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4's come and touched the price of what we don't need this. This was an old target. Let me get off the screen. And let me take the indicators off for a sec. Okay. Should have had them off. So potentially we got our diagonal here. Let's just put what we got on there. Oh, that was the bear one, isn't it? That's the count. Okay, so it looks like we've got this 4, which is this C wave. Okay, hold on. Why is this 618 here? Okay, that's the whole range. So if I just pull this up to 2, we didn't hit the 0.618. So we've come into a common target area for a 4 wave. Hold on. It is here. It's there. That's our 1, that's our 2, that's our 3. This is our 4. Now let me get the time for the 2 wave. If my 1 is here, then my 2 ended here. And if I bring this to 3, okay, it's not that bad. I thought this was gonna be quite a lot longer than the 2, because it looks bigger, but it's only like 1.618 the length of 2, which is cool. Okay, 2 times, even more likely to be finished. 2.5 times. Great. At the end of the day, it's satisfied our time, it's satisfied our depth, it's come to the 50% of the 2 wave. Okay, and it's probably just closing bodies above the 0.382. That's common. Yep, the bodies, as you can see, are closed above this. Oh, okay. We are into it a bit, but same thing. So I think maybe the daily the body won't be there, but yeah, this makes sense. So just checking the channel out. Okay, well, we bounced off the midline of the channel and we've come back outside of the channel, which is great, which is drawn from the beginning of our 1 to our 2. Okay, we needed to reject that. If we closed strong in here, it wouldn't look good. It would look bearish. Because this channel, the 4 comes and touches it in Elliott Wave. You get your 1, you get your 2, then free, break out the channel, confirms freeze on the way. Sometimes it comes back and taps the top of the channel. As you can see, we nearly did it there. Pulls all the way up. You can see that's the extended wave. Now we get this long drawn out sideways action in a WXY or ABC, and it's reached the right time. It's gone about 2.5 times the length of 2. That's common. And okay, the extension is gonna be a lot. I wonder if it's at the 3618. Yeah, close to the 3618. So potentially, right? All right. So if we go for this, which is what we're going for, okay, we're going for the 5. There's something we can do with the channel with that as well. Start from the end of 2 to the end of 4 to the end of 3, and we'd expect price to close and the upper half of this. Yeah, on top of that, we expect 5 to go above 3. So that's our confluence up here somewhere. Now 3618 and the 4618 are common targets I see. When I do the 1 to the 2 and we blast past the 1618, it usually ends at the 3618 or the 4618. So that's going there. And as price gets closer, I'll make sure they're pinpoint on the dot, and we'll see how close they come to those fib levels. So I'm saying we're going up. So we need to, if this is our low, we want to see impulsive moves up. So let's jump down to this quick analysis on the TDI. If you want this indicator with the one with the EMAs, the volume in the candles, and it comes with a whole lot more than that. The high daily range, low daily range. You just go in there, you type in traders reality, and it will pop up. You want the one that says traders reality main. Okay, it's gonna come up with a lot of stuff on your chart. All you gotta do is take off the stuff you don't need. If you're trying to use it like I'm using it, where you've got the red 13 EMA, the 50 EMA in green, the 800 EMA in purple, the 200 EMA in white, and the volume in the candles and whatnot, the high daily range, daily open, you can keep those on and turn everything else off. It will also give you market sessions and whatnot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, looking for 5. Okay, I'm assuming the top of the channel, especially now we've got the 4618 there. I want to see what the daily EMAs are saying. Okay, so we've got a 50 EMA. We're likely to go, well, we're likely to react with it, but I would expect at least a poke above that 50-day EMA. I do expect a higher price than this. Let me just get that clear. But I'm trading it level by level, but I've said from the beginning to take out this green line. All right, so from weeks back. 2 weeks max, because I've only been up here for 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm expecting price to at least come up here for now, and then I would be taking some profits more than likely. And as price regulates, goes sideways, comes down a bit, I'll be analyzing and looking to get back in to then take out this high. So I'm not just holding it, although I always have a small position in, but I'll be taking out a big amount, at least 50% every time we cross a major level, or like 75, because I'm a scalper. So yeah, and we now want to see how we're coming up from those lows. Actually, one more thing. One more thing. The 4 hour has crossed above the 50 static. That's good. That's bullish indication. And we want to break them close above the signal line and see some momentum. It's what we want. So we go to the hour now. Hours also closed above the 50 EMA, the 13 EMA as well. And now the baseline and the 50 static. Very bullish. This high will get taken. It will be manipulated at least and come down and whatever. It might come down first, then come up and manipulate it. Then whatever it does, there will be price action above that high. Yeah, if it wants to trap and then completely drop, you can do that. But it will definitely issue. I don't want to say definitely, but I'd put a lot on the fact that it will get above that high. I'm trying not to even talk like that. Okay. All I want to say on that is we've got the trend line, and we'll go to the 15-minute now. I'm actually looking for an impulse up, and this is moving very impulsive. It looks like we're getting extended one. We're getting a 1 2 1 2, potentially 3. I don't think so. 1 2, maybe 1 2 3 4 5, and an A B C. Might not be too deep because when it moves off these 4 waves, sometimes that you get that extended wave 1. They shift out because they're done with that area, and yeah, as much as they'll try and make some pullbacks, they're not going to be that deep until this 1 wave is done, and then you get your 2 wave, which will be the deeper one, but I don't think it's going to be that deep either. I'm thinking 0.382, 50 max. Retracement once this wave 1 is done for the 2. I know it's a lot early to call, but I see it often. So as long as we're right about it going up now, which I think we are, the probabilities suggest we are, then yeah, it's upside, and I'm holding, and I'm just looking for areas that I can buy. So the next entries are going to be somewhere in this area after price has gone up and came down, or something like that, because say for argument's sake, just price came here, okay, and doesn't take out the high, right, or maybe whatever, just that area. A 50% would be down here. Yeah, so if that's what we got, I'll be happy to buy down here. I wouldn't be surprised if price didn't make it there, and if it only made it to 0.382 or something. And it's more likely, I think, that we'll get to the high or break the high before coming down deeper than what we've just done. That's a guess, just because of what I see. But ultimately, what we're looking for, okay, because I was trying to count it 1 2 3 4 5, but I don't think so. We want to see a clear impulse that we can count good, a 3 wave move down that we can count good, and then buy it up. All right, I am already in buys, but I'm looking to add again when I see that. So let's have a clear 5 wave move up, a 3 wave down. It might be short, it could be deep, but I'm going for short, and then we buy that up again. I wanted to quickly cover Tesla, looking for that wave 4 that we spoke about in the previous video. Okay, no point repeating everything about this. I'm bullish on it, expecting this orange line, or this is what I want, the orange line I want get taken out, to confirm we're bullish on this. All right, so we're even on a bigger time frame bullish. I do think we are. I'm hoping this holds as a 4 and we get a 5 that breaks that. if this comes down and touches the 0.618, then it hasn't held as a 4, and this is probably a zigzag, and if we are bullish, we're going to come down into touch this orange line. Alright, we'll come into this area from which we'll go up again and make a new high, but it'll be all slow, choppy and zigzaggy, and I don't want that. Yeah, that's the prior wave 1. So if it comes down and touches that line, that's no longer a 4th wave in an impulse. It will become a ABC zigzag, or 1, 2, 3. I mean 1. All of this would become 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, because I'm counting this as 1 at that point in a leading contracting diagonal. I don't count leading expanding diagonals because they're rare, and until it's all said and done, and that's what's left on the chart, I'm not going to bet on one being formed. It would have to be formed. So Recursion Pharmaceuticals quickly as well. Right, we did speak about this demand zone. I did say price could come to there from quite a while. To me, this is a great opportunity to buy. This is the second wave, A, B, C, of this one wave, which is a leading diagonal. Then we've got ourselves a flat here because we come up and we touch the 90%. Okay, so that means this is corrective, as it's rare for a 2 to get to 90%. Plus it's in a 3. So if it the last thing I could be possibly waiting for to prove that this is a 3 is price to take this 618, or if you wanted to be a bit more sure, then to take 618 from here, just to prove it's not a 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. When we take the 618, it's going to be proof that this ain't 1 2 3 4, or wherever I got it up from. Yeah, this isn't 1 2 3 4, and it'll improve the odds that we're going even higher. I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're on our way. I did mark out this demand from before, saying that there wasn't enough time. The reason why I thought that was because of time. So if you take Fibonacci time, trend-based time, don't tell me it's moved again. Okay, cool. From trend-based time, from the beginning of 1 to the end of 1. Okay, this is our 1 in a 1 2 3 4 5. Then wave 2 needs to, for time, it needs, the minimal for 2 is a 0.382. It didn't close there, it closed early, so I've been saying from then we could come down again. So price started moving up. It was getting exciting, but I was still looking at that, and I drew out the demand zone. Price came up here, and since then we've been coming back down still. I've been pointing out the demand zone. We've reached the demand zone. Liquidity's been grabbed beneath all these lows. Okay, you can look at that as a support and resistance area if you want, where another confirmation actually is if when we get above this line, we start trading above it, or we close above this line, that would be a confirmation. So yeah, that's it on Recursion Pharmaceuticals. This is a great place to buy in my opinion. If we look at the TDI, we can see that price has gone up. It was oversold, it's come back above the 30, okay, and it's come above the volatility bands and the market base, the signal line. The signal line is green on this chart, the RSI is red on this chart. Okay, so this has crossed the signal line and it's approaching the market baseline over here, and we have got bullish divergence, I'm sure, if I go and check a smaller time frame. As you can see, this is the lowest point on the over here, which is over here. Okay, then price made a lower low here, the price made a higher low here on the RSI. So that's a bullish divergence there. So we do have evidence that the market makers might be trapping the shorters, the people that are selling it. there's not much I can say about a completed impulse here. I mean, there isn't one, and then there's also the possibility that we actually do this and then come up. So yeah, this is the zone to buy from, in my opinion. And when we take the 618 from wherever the end of this is, so obviously if this ended down here, 618 would be here. Okay, and then taking it is more evidence that we're going bullish. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace.